on, yeah, how giving you were. This person took a lot from you, but I think Spirit is really urging you here to not let them take your sense of you away from you. Do not let them change you to down to the core. There's a need for you to tap back into the core of who you are, you know? Um, let's keep going. Angel of Relaxation for Leo. Angel of Relaxation for Leo. We got the Three of Wands in reverse and the Tower of Reverse on top of let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. This relationship had to fall apart. Spirit was really urging you to not move forward any further with this person. You may have already spent you had already spent enough time with this person where it was really going to be, I don't want to say dangerous, but more harmful for you the longer you continue to stay in a relationship, in a situation with someone who was not there for your best interest. You could have grown a lot, matured a lot while you were with this person, but I feel like deep down you are always had the sense that something was off. You could be very gentle in the way you approach love and the way you approach the situation and the way you approach conflict with this person. And this person was just always so hurtful to you, so savage. You were dealing with a savage, Leo. This person tried to tear you up, tear you apart, tear you down in so many ways. And so God stepped in and tore this relationship down because it was no longer serving you. The lesson that you were supposed to learn from being with this person was learned. They served their person in that way. And I think one of the lessons that you took out of this are you have to love yourself first before you can love somebody else. You know, a lot of times we get into relationships and we allow them to exist even when they're toxic, even when they're harmful, even when we know deep down inside, if we listen to our intuition, if we trust our gut, we are never able to really relax in peace in the relationship with that person because we just have a feeling that something is off. No matter how good this person looks, no matter how much chemistry is there, passion is there, how much you love this person. When you are with someone who you're not supposed to be with long term, you will never be able to relax and have true peace because that's really God, the Holy Spirit urging you to not get comfortable here, to not make long-term plans with short-term people. And I think that's probably what you were doing prior to this, Leo. And there's a need for you to really continue to reflect upon this and really think about, what is it about myself that allowed me to be with someone who treated me so poorly? What is it that I was seeking? What is it that this relationship provided to me that I was afraid that I would not be able to get without this person? A lot of times it's just security. A lot of times it is a fear of, abandonment. Childhood issues and wounding. A lot of the times these things show up in relationships or we're triggered by other people so that we can start to focus on healing those things and get to a place of wholeness where we can really attract and bring in a partner who encourages us to be our best self, a person who pours into us the way we pour into people. And I think that's where you're headed, Leo, for the month of July, because Six of Pentacles did show up in your pre-shuffle energy. A partner and a person who's able to give unto you, give equally unto you. Because like I said, I feel like you were very giving to this person. You were very loving to this person and they took advantage of it. They took your kindness for weakness. God has someone kind, someone loving for you, someone who's able to reciprocate everything that you are and everything that you pour into other people. So July, you're being encouraged to relax, let go of any preconceived notions of what you're expecting and really step out of the way and allow God to show up and show out in your love life. The Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck there, which further confirms the fact that, you were really heartbroken when this person walked out, when you uncovered whatever it is that led to the demise of this relationship, and you have been really putting the pieces of yourself together and you're guarded. You're really protecting your heart. You're really protecting yourself. You're in this space where you're not going to allow to be taken advantage of anymore. And I see you, Leo. Okay, let's see the Angel of Soul Love. What's the Angel of Sola for Leo. Beautiful. The World card and the Ace of Pentacles here. And you walking away from this situation and moving forward into better things. In the month of July, you are completely closing out this cycle. You're completely closing out this pattern of receiving less than, accepting less than. This could be something that you've struggled with for a long period of time, and it's really been a battle for you. You've been continuously learning lessons in love, maybe continuously attracting similar people who did, similar things to you, but no longer are you accepting offers that are subpar. You are attracting and only willing to accept the best. And I really like this kind of wrapping out your reading here. You're moving forward knowing exactly what it is that you want. If you don't know what it is that you want in a partner right now, Leo, as you're reflecting on yourself and these lessons and maybe planning for the future, start writing out a list. Okay, these are the things that I settled for in the past. These are the things that I wanted in the past. This is what I want my ideal partner to look like. What do you want your wife or your husband? What do you want? What are the characteristics you need from that person? It could be helpful to kind of start off thinking about some areas that you aren't your strongest in, or some areas that you would like to strengthen potentially, and knowing that a lot of times we need a partner to complement those areas where we're not as strong, not fill them, and not necessarily fill them, but to complement them, kind of like yin yang. What do you need to balance you out, Leo? So I do see success coming in for you. I do see a lot of things continuously to be uncovered as it comes to love. We're going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you to get a little bit more guidance and clarity. But overall, there is great success here with you walking away from this person, this situation. What are the lessons that Leo is learning in the month of July? What are some of the lessons that Leo is learning or may present themselves as opportunities to grow and learn in the month of July? Leo, July. Leo. Freedom popped out. Trust popped out. Wow, okay. And fear popped out for you, Leo. So let's start with freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So with this card, not only are you free from any past toxic negative situations, know that we all have free will. We all have choice. When we are in situations where we're feeling unhappy, we are just one choice away from really being happy, from really getting what it is that we deserve. Know that anything that's present in your life is a manifestation of choices you make. So if ever you're feeling bonded to something, tied to something, unhappy in something, all you have to do is make a better choice. And I do see you making choices that are aligned with peace and freedom for you moving forward in July. The second card that popped up is trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Leo, I feel like for you, this is essentially saying to trust your intuition. Like I was saying earlier, how you may not have been able to really rest or have peace with this situation. It's because things were out of alignment with your inner voice, and we can only quiet and shush that inner voice for so long. You will never be at peace if you try to ignore your intuition. Trust that we all are blessed with intuition. We all have the ability, this deep knowing deep down inside of us what's good and what's not good for us. So trust yourself. We might not ever be able to trust other people 100%, but you can always 100% trust yourself. And then the last card we have is fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So, fear is the opposite of love. You cannot love and harness fear at the same time. You cannot ugh, harness fear and harness love at the same time. So, if ever you're choosing fear in a situation, know that you're not choosing to love. And if you want love and you're choosing love and you desire love to come into you, know that you have to release fear. Fear of being hurt, fear of being left, fear of being lied to, fear of not receiving what you given. You cannot have love and have fear at the same time, Leo. So freedom, trust, and fear are key lessons for you in July. We're going to go ahead and pull a few more advice cards, prayer cards for you, Leo, to wrap up your reading for July. If this reading has been encouraging to you at all, please show me some encouragement by liking this video, subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And we are going to see what is the advice here for Leo. What does Leo most need in the month of July, please? Thank you. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. What parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you, God, for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. Further confirmation that your past, you already know your past does not dictate your future. This is further confirmation that there's no time like the present. There's no time like July to fully put, where is it? The World card, the Death card, to fully put an end to this unhealthy situation, to let it die, to really close this out and know that with every ending, it's a chance for a new beginning. And now is the time to have the courage to make healthy changes, to choose healthy people, to make healthy choices. You have the freedom to make healthy choices. Let's get one more. One more card for thank you. Oh, look at God. We got new beginnings and a fresh start, Leo. Thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. I love it when Spirit comes through like that to just further confirm everything that the whole reading has been saying. You are being led into a beautiful, new, prosperous, abundant beginning. You have a fresh start, a clean slate. You are going to be receiving good karma because you are a beautiful person with a good heart. And there's a need for you to really get back in your power, to really harness your strength to move forward confidently, knowing that there's nothing in our past that is going to outweigh or be better than what lies ahead of us. Greater are the things greater are the things ahead of you than anything that could have lied in the past behind you. God never takes away something good for you without placing it with something better. So trust that you are moving in the right direction. You have a beautiful new beginning and fresh start just waiting on you, Leo. Trust your intuition. Trust that there's nothing but happiness, abundance, love, prosperity waiting for you. Okay? So I hope this brought you some encouragement, offered you some light, offered you some support, Leo. I'm rooting for you, and I will see you for the mid-months. Bye.